Alright, now welcome to yet another series of Minecraft. Now you might notice the title says Hardcore Realism or something like that, but that's temporary because I really don't know what to name this series. That's what I've got it named in the launcher anyway. Basically, I found a nice little series of mods that I wanted to play together. 1.6.4 there obviously being the version, duh. But yeah, I've got biomes aplenty. I have got not enough items installed for what am I looking at to work. I've got Tree Capitator, I've got Tinker's Construct, Sound Filters, Optifine, Enviromine, which is the interesting one, which is the really interesting relevant one, and I think that's actually it, yeah. Basically, I'm going to be playing a hardcore series. Yep, you know, I know how my last hardcore series went. If you don't know how that went, go watch it now. I'll leave a link in the description if I remember. But yeah, hardcore, Enviromine, which means I'm going to have to watch out for temperature, hydration, sanity, and air quality, I believe. And obviously the physics of cave-ins, which can happen. So I'm going to have to be very careful. And I've got Tree Capitator for convenience, really. And what am I looking at? Because I've got biomes aplenty installed, and I'm going to need to know what I'm looking at. Basically. And that is what I've got installed. So, I'm going to start this up, and I'll join you when I'm in the world. Alright, here I am in the world. I've had a quick scan around the local area, like over there. Getting on this tree, and looking around. And the world looks acceptable. I think I can live here. I can see water over there, which I'm going to... Although that might be ocean water. And if that is ocean water, that's going to be terrible. Because I will not be able to survive that. Because it will, of course, dehydrate me. And so as you can see, I've got heat, I've got hydration, I've got... I think that's air quality. Don't know. But this is sanity. And I go insane when it gets dark. Like in real life. Ooh, moss. Ah, this is, of course, what am I looking at? The thing that's... up there, but you can't see because it's hides when I bring my cursor up. Okay, right, anyway, basically, I'm going to want to get some wood. Now, trees will of course fall because gravity is a thing now. Now, with the physics part of this mod, it's really rather, see, when I punched that it fell. See, you want to build with realistic materials. Iron is a very good one for floors and ceilings, I believe. But wood is almost as good and, of course, significantly cheaper. So, really, I'm going to want to get as much wood as I can to build a ceiling for wherever I decide to build things. And yes, I am on hardcore mode. So, if I die, I'm screwed and the series is over. That's actually why I've named this world Take 1. Because I honestly expect I'll be dying a few times early on. Because, you know, I thought I heard something. Because this mod configuration is new to me. I've done a bit of testing off camera before I decided to start recording, of course. I'm not completely insane. But I've not got any real experience with it. So, yeah, this is going to be really interesting and a good test of my skills, if indeed I have any at all. But as you can see, Tree Capitator works perfectly fine. And yes, I've actually changed the configuration that means that the taller the tree, the longer it takes to chop. Because I don't think that makes any sense, honestly. I have left the thing on where the axe takes more damage for chopping a larger tree. Purely because I think if I didn't do that, people might complain I'm being kind of cheaty. And I can see that. I can honestly see that thinking. But again, I don't think that makes too much sense, personally. But either way, I'll leave that on unless people say they won't mind. Ah yeah, berries. I want berries. I wonder if berries help your hydration. If they don't, they really should. Right, I'm not going to get that birch tree because I'm going to be wanting my wood to be all the same colour. That sounds actually mildly racist. I do apologise, I'm not a big racist. Alright, I adore Tree Capitator though. And I'm going to be keeping a good watch out for any monsters, because... Ooh! A massive dead forest, that'll be good for getting wood. Although I don't suppose living there will be good for water quality. Alright, I think I've got enough wood for now. So I'm actually going to head over in this direction, because those trees look nice. Are they pine or are they the new darkwood? I don't know. We shall find out together, won't we? Oh dear. There's a big scary cave. Already. This could be a good thing. This could be a good thing. Now, as you can actually see, the hydration does go down really rather slowly. It's perfectly... The hydration is very easily manageable, I find. I've not run into any problems with it in my testing, although, like I say, I've not played very intensively at all. Yes, I'm going to want to chop some of these big trees. I might want to make my ceilings out of this wood. My ceilings and floors. And use any other type of wood for crafting purposes. Yeah, because this is going to be a lot of wood I'm getting here. Now, I am going to replant what I take. Apart from down in that first area, because I was lazy and I forgot. Now, yeah, air quality. Air quality is an interesting one. I still haven't discovered how that works fully yet. But the best I understand it at the moment is... If your house is, say, inside a cave and you've got torches, then those torches will degrade the air quality. And I think even if you don't have any torches, the air quality will, over time, degrade and become harmful to you. Which is kind of scary, isn't it? I mean... So, what you need to do is have leaf blocks, because they help purify the air. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, yeah, leaves, plant life purifies air. Sucks in the CO2 and shoves oxygen back into it. I'm scientific. And my axe is broken now, which is a bit of a downer. Yeah, but I want to look for a nice place to live now. There are a lot of sheep here. Is that a ravine? If that's a ravine, I want to live near there. Now, one scary thing is these glitchy dark areas, because monsters can spawn in them. And that's obviously a terrible thing. This is certainly a ravine. With pigs in it. Pig Ravine. That's what this place is called. Pig Ravine. Oh, I could do what I did in that, in my old solo FTB world that I kind of gave up on. You know, sort of build a house in the ravine or on the ravine and then extend downwards into it. Yeah, that could be a really nice idea, actually. Oh. Although with this physics mod, I don't know how that would work. So maybe not get that adventurous until I really know what I'm doing. Sound like a plan to you? Okay, but basically I'm going to need stone. Oh yeah, water there, nice. I'm going to need some hydration, so I might build my house here. Near that nice source of water. Because I'm assuming this is good water. Oh yeah, to drink from water you just... Oh jeez. Yeah, see if I punch certain blocks here, the unstable ones will fall. So you've got to be careful, because if this was only one thick, like only one deep, and there was a cave underneath, punching here could make it fall, and I could die. Yeah, but yeah. I think it needs an empty hand, so right click on water, and you drink from it, and notice the hydration goes up. Fricking hell! That scared me a bit. Yeah, but yeah, I think I might build my house here. Just to sort of take advantage of that water supply. And the berries around here, because these berries could be good for hunger. My hunger has barely actually gone down, has it? Hasn't it? Lots of trees here. Water. A ravine. This is actually a really nice place for a home. Relatively flat. Not as flat as I would like, but I can make do. I'm going to use this wood for crafting tools, of course. Now, I'm actually going to get a stone pickaxe as soon as possible so I can get more stone for crafting things. And I'm going to use this area. See, if I break that, I think that block might fall. That block? Yeah. Because support goes diagonally. Like, that block will support that block. But if I put a block of dirt there, it won't be supported. It's a really kind of complex system. It's really strange to wrap your head around. Oh man. I really do not have the hang of it yet. See, you've got to be careful digging here for cave-ins. Cave-ins are a very distinctly real possibility. In fact, what I'm going to need first is 8 stone. So I can get some lighting done. Yeah, there's my 8 stone for a furnace. It's actually getting dark already. Oh crap, this is really seriously bad. Look, I'm going to do that. I'm going to split that into 2 because I'm going to use the 12 for torch making. Oh man, this is seriously horrible. And making a hidey hole is not a cheap task anymore. Okay, I'm just going to have to make it a 2-block high thing for now because I cannot. I've got no time to spare anymore. I've got no time to spare making a fancier shelter right now. This is the best I'm going to be able to do. Oh, monkey crap. So I'm going to put this furnace down. I'm going to put the crafting bench down. Put the furnace there, crafting bench. Right there, I'm going to put the logs in, and I'm going to just throw a load of wood into it. I want that there, and I'm going to make a door. I'm going to make the floor out of wood. I don't think the floor really matters when you're on the ground, but I just want to be sure. Alright. Okay, charcoal. Torches. Torch down, we're good for light. Because you notice my sanity's gone down a bit. In fact, it's going down now. It's very slowly going down because it's night, I think. Yeah, so if I keep digging there, the ceiling will give in. Will cave in. But wood is a very good material for ceilings, I believe. Because it can extend further out from a source of support, if that makes sense. See, that's right at the surface there. It's a good thing that didn't cave in and a creeper fell in. Oh dear. See, this is going to making extravagant bases near impossible, I think. Which, you know, really is honestly a kind of good thing. Now, what I'm going to do is have a bit of an open area here. To allow some air in. Because I think, I might be wrong, but if I block that up, watch the air thing there. I think that might start going down. It doesn't seem to be going down. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that blocked up until I notice things start going bad. Okay, so let me get this eaten. Oh, you eat those berries so quick. And I've got a load of them as well. I think I might actually live on berries. Plunk that there, plunk that there. And I may as well get this stone while I'm here. Because like I say, I want a stone axe as soon as possible. But first things first, I think, is stone pickaxe. Like this. Which will enable me to get more stone more quickly. Which is nice. Not too important, but nice. Now, I'm assuming wood is good as a wall material. Although, does wall material even matter? I really don't have an answer to that question, I'm afraid. Maybe someone who knows this mod better than me does. So tell me, does wood... does the material of your walls matter? Or is it really purely just a ceiling and floor thing? Please, do tell me, I really want to know. Okay, I'm going to get this one last bit of stone here. If I can get these two. And I'll just fill them in with dirt. Alright, now I'm going to get myself in fact, 2 stone axes built. With which to get a lot of wood, because I'm going to be wanting a massive stockpile of wood on which to live. But you know what? I think that's one video. I've established a shelter. I feel reasonably safe. I kind of want a sword, actually. Let me just get a sword quickly. There's just enough stone for a sword. And just enough sticks for a sword. Because, yeah, this is hardcore. I'm going to need a sword. But anyway, thank you very much for watching part 1 of this yet unnamed series. And I hope you enjoyed watching. And I hope you continue watching so you see me eventually die horribly. Bye for now, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye for now.